Hello, Scorpios. I hope that you're all doing well. I wanted to do a romance angels reading for you, but I have a little problem. You see, the, the true love card has been eaten by my puppy. Jeez. So I have to use a different deck. I'm very sorry. It's not. I'm scared if I keep shuffling that one that it's gonna tear. Anyhow, I hope your day is. Oh, I'm already being told leave it at that and cut it. Oh, your messages must be ready to go, Scorps. Bottom of the deck, missing you. Aw, somebody is definitely missing you. They're in the waiting game. They, I think, are hoping that you're going to call, that you're going to reach out. In the past, it looks as though there was a separation. And then maybe you decided, hey, let's just be friends right now. And maybe you are friends. But even though you're friends, I don't think they want just a friendship. I think they want more because look at this, unintentional. This person never meant to hurt you. But they did. They could be drinking a lot. They could be trying to keep themselves occupied and entertained because they're having a hard time with the situation. But here's what's interesting. Dying love. They're scared. They're scared that it's going to end. They feel as though they've learned lessons, very important lessons. And what you need to know about them is that they've been in solitude. They could even be feeling a bit of depression at this point in time. Aww. They just really want to hear from you. Their advice is basically that at this point in time they need to stop trying to read them, or you need to stop trying to read them because maybe you're trying to figure it out because they could be giving you, subliminal message here and there, and you're thinking, oh, okay, maybe the first person does still care, but then why aren't they saying it? Well, I think that they're afraid, especially with this escapism. I think they're afraid to say something to you in case you reject them, because it's like they know they hurt you in some way, shape, or form, but they didn't mean to do it. What is this you got away? You got away for Scorpio. Clarify you got away, please, Spirit. In the past. So the Four of Swords in reverse, maybe this person didn't open up enough to you. It's possible. But I feel that after some time, or maybe for a while, they were feeling some mental exhaustion or stress. Maybe they retreated because they felt overwhelmed, and I don't feel that it was because of you. They may have taken a time out because they just needed some healing and peace and some solitude. It's possible that they felt the need that they needed to self-protect. They could have had a lot going on in their situation. They may have needed some support. Maybe they were going through an illness. Maybe even they were hospitalized or had to go through some intensive care. It could have been something to do with finding some mental strength. Maybe they had a mental breakdown or a collapse or a burnout. And it could have been because they weren't accepting help or counseling or support. I feel like this person must have been really down and was struggling with something mentally. And it could have got in the way of them showing up properly for you. And maybe you already know this, but maybe it just got too hard. Maybe they were pulling disappearing acts. Maybe you couldn't deal with the mood swings. Maybe they get very hurtful when they were having an episode. It's possible. So yeah, here's this friendship, and clarifying that, you've got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. There's not a stability in this because I think that you sense there's still more. And I think you're not wanting to hurt this person, but yet you don't know what to do. And the escapism coming up under this card also says to me that, yeah, this person could have self-medicated. It could have been trauma from their past, but I feel that at this point in time, you're not making an offer because maybe you don't feel that they're stable enough. Or maybe you're not making an offer because you're waiting. You're waiting to see how they're going to shape up, if they've got some help, if they've sorted themselves out. They want you to know that they're not who you think that they are. So whatever it was that they did or said or how they acted, I think deep down this person's not a bad person, but whatever their issue was, they just weren't very stable, because you even have the Page of Pentacles in reverse, and this person didn't take care of themselves properly. They really lost the plot, I think, when it comes to keeping themselves together, keeping themselves in a good state of mind. They know they were immature. Maybe they were bad with money. Maybe they were physically unhealthy. But this person just was not stable. And I think that caused a lot of issues. Maybe you felt like you had to always pick them up when they fell. And maybe it started to burn you out. Maybe you started to head towards collapse. Escapism. But it looks as though they're trying to end this cycle, this unhealthy cycle. So if they used a lot of vices to make themselves feel better, whatever that was for them, whether it be alcohol, drugs, shopping, food, sex, whatever it was, they're trying to end their unhealthy patterns, and I think that it is coming to an end. And maybe you see this, and maybe that's why all of a sudden you're starting to sense, ooh, it's possible that maybe they're in a better place right now. Maybe they've healed. Maybe they've grown. Especially with this, I'm learning my divine lessons and will soon be by your side. Dying love. This person is no longer in denial about how this all went down and their part that they played in the situation. They're afraid that you are going to fall out of love with them, but I don't know for sure, Scorps, because you're obviously still thinking of them, hence you clicked on this reading. But also, this person has made a decision that they really want to come forward for you, but I feel that there's a sense of codependency here. And as much as maybe they got better, will they be able to come back into the relationship and show up in a healthy way? They're learning their divine lessons. Yes, they are. They are getting stronger, though. You could have been dealing with a Leo. But this person is starting to find some self-confidence. They have been working on themselves. They really have. They've been taking action to make changes. And maybe that's what's drawing you back to them, is through your friendship and through keeping in touch, you're starting to see them emerge as this beautiful, strong individual, a side of them that you had never seen before. So what you need to know about them: solitude. Yep, they've been nurturing themselves. They've been taking care of themselves. They really have been working on their self-esteem. That's what I'm getting here, especially with this Empress energy. They took some time away to put the focus on themselves so that they could get back to good. Whatever this situation was in the past that tripped them up, I feel like they really put the work in. And maybe they even got help from somebody who is very loving and nurturing, maybe even from their mom or a mother figure. somebody who's kind, caring, and loving, somebody who showed up for them when they needed it the most, because I really feel that this person struggled. I just feel that they didn't feel good enough. Maybe they didn't have a good enough job according to themselves. Maybe they didn't have everything that they wanted to be able to show up. They didn't feel that they were abundant enough. But I feel that in this person's time away, they were able to reflect and see the beauty of who they are. And I feel like because they've given themselves love and now they know how to take care of themselves, they'd be much better as a partner this time around for you. And so with this advice here, it's hard to read. I think that it's because they're, even though they're feeling strong and whatnot else, I don't know if you'll take them back. And so that's why it's getting a little confusing for you. See what I mean? So there's still that insecurity there in terms of making an action towards you, communicating that they still want something with you. But I feel that it's because they're afraid of rejection. They're definitely afraid of the rejection. They're afraid that you're going to say no. And I think that it's hard for them to hold themselves back when they're around you. So maybe that's where you're getting those senses of, oh, this person, I think they do still love me, but they may have done really well at hiding it. But I don't think that they can hide it anymore. And I think that they want to apologize, even though they haven't done just yet. I feel that they want to look at what they did or how it physically harmed you. Maybe it affected your health by trying to deal with them. Because let's face it, when someone else is struggling, it affects us, right? And through their energies. So let's see what we have for advice. Advice says worth waiting for. So, or sorry, this is the possible outcome. So no matter what seems to be the situation, I feel that this person is going to continue to wait for you, even though they're not communicating to you how they feel. They don't want the connection to fall apart. They don't want to lose you. And maybe you have also decided that you might wait for them. But I feel like it's going to just take a little bit of time because you want to make sure that they are going to show up stable. If, say, they were dealing with addictions or whatever, you want to make sure that they were able to heal that and that they're not going to keep going back. Addiction's a tough one, right? But you do have worth waiting for here. So what might be coming? Yeah. You're just going to be waiting for a little while, but you're also going to get a different perspective, which is good. You could be dealing with a Pisces, could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, because you have earth signs here. You could be dealing with a fire sign. More Taurus energy there, and Leo. But I feel that whilst you guys are in this waiting game, you're going to be seeing things from a different perspective, and I think that that's also why there's these lessons here. I feel like you two still want to be together. I really do. Let's get some. So October-ish, around Halloween. I don't know if that is important to you in some way, shape, or form, but October, Halloween seems like something may happen. They might be strategically planning to come towards you. See, again, they're keeping a secret from you that they still love you. But I think you know it deep down. So they're strategically planning to move forward, and maybe this is what they're trying to do, is they're trying to make you fall in love with them again by showing up as beautiful and as strong as they are and letting you see how well they're doing it. It's like they're trying, I'm getting tempted. They're trying to tempt you with their changes. Could be dealing with another sign that's water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But yeah, they're trying to show you that they're loving, they're kind, they're caring, and that they're stable again. And I think that you're going to continue to watch. I think you're going to continue to see how this situation unfolds, but I feel that you're definitely going to be getting a different perspective, because I don't think you really want it to end. I think you're just kind of sitting back saying, okay, whatever, you know, whatever happens, happens. But I do see you guys coming back together, and there's something significant about October or Halloween. Maybe that's when you're going to have a good heart-to-heart conversation, and maybe that's when you're going to hash it out. Yeah, see, I think that that's where there's going to be discussions, honest discussions, because you got the King of Swords there. Beautiful. So if this resonates for you, this person is sorry regardless. They are missing you. They are waiting on you, but I feel like you're waiting on them too, and rightly so. There's reasons why. But nonetheless, I'm sending you so much love, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Take care, Scorpio. See you soon. Bye.